Damn! What up, though? It's your boy, Will. Coming at you one more time. This is actually the last video of a week of lifting series. And I know it's been a while. And by a while, I mean a couple days. No, it's actually, I think the last video I posted up was like 5 days ago. And this is actually, like I said, the last installation of that series. So we have shoulders and arms. Now for the arms, we didn't really film like the full arm workout. Different reasons. One of them, the camera was running low on juice, and well, it was gonna be a really long video. So I'm gonna throw an arm workout session for you guys in another video. It's gonna be a different video. So started off with, and like I said, again, number one thing to take away from this series is it's always different. You always change your workouts. So instead of starting with overhead press, a standing overhead press with the barbell, we did sitting or seated dumbbell shoulder press. Now as you notice, like I don't like bringing the dumbbells all the way down or my arms all the way down. I actually stop when they're parallel or a little less parallel to the floor. And then from there, just keep the tension on the shoulders, bring them up. And number one thing that helps you too with the shoulder presses is when you get to the top, with the dumbbells, when you get to the top of the press, make sure the dumbbells don't touch. And actually what I like to do sometimes is switch that up too. So sometimes I'll bring them really close together over my head. Most of the time though, I'll keep the dumbbells over the shoulder. So that means your arms won't be fully extended or locked out, because that takes away from it. Number one. Number two, right here with the lateral raises. Damn, look at that! Look at those arms, man. Nah, I'm just kidding. That definition's coming in and out. But with the lateral raises, you want to make sure you're not really swinging. Now, if you're working for power and you're working for strength, then it's okay to swing them up a little bit, but make sure you control them on the way down, because you want that overload on the shoulder. An overload meaning a good or being a good thing in this situation, But if you're doing a nice weight to the point where you can do higher reps, get that pump in there, get that blood flowing, then you for sure want to do it as controlled and as slow as possible. You want to make the shoulder caps burn. And that's one thing, when you're doing shoulders the right way, it burns. So just keep that in mind. Then we did a bam right here, seated dips. And as you can tell at the beginning, when I was kind of like jumping at the beginning of this clip, that's how, I don't want to say it's light because it was pretty heavy, but it weighs less than me, or it weighed less than me. And then right here, you can see me do actual dips off this. And I believe this was 3 plates and a 10, I want to say, or even just 3 plates. Guys, I weigh 200 and it varies. I'm anywhere between right now 208 to 212 pounds. And when I say it varies, is because sometimes when I go out drinking, I actually end up, weighing a little bit more for the next, I want to say 2 days after, or like a day after. Whether that be because I start drinking water and that my body just retains the water, or for different other reasons, which would be kind of like having certain foods, like right when I drink something. Which I don't really do greasy foods anymore. Like when I drink, it's just kind of like a burger, or sometimes I will have a hot dog though. Chicago style hot dog, son. Come check them out. Visit me. Anyway, then moving on to cable rope tricep push or pull downs. These are pull downs. When you're doing the bar, that would be push down. You're pushing, you're not pulling. So there's different names. I mean, as long as you know what you're doing, you're good. Unless you're like a person training like yours truly, But you want to make sure your elbows don't move. You want to make sure you squeeze all the way at the bottom. Make sure you get that rep out. Really, really want to get that squeeze. Now, there's a lot of people that just go up halfway, or they're coming up in the eccentric part of the motion. But personally, I like to get all the way, to go fully as high as I can without, and keep this in mind, this is important for this exercise, is make sure your elbow does not move. Because if you're bringing it up, but your elbow is moving, meaning your shoulder's moving, then that's different. You know, it's like you take away from the tricep. Same thing with these, with the barbell curls or any type of curl. You wanna make sure your elbows don't move. Now, I'm not saying that it should be like that always, because I've known different people who actually move their elbows forward or bring their elbows forward, and it actually gives you a different feel in the bicep. Now, that has to do with the way it attaches to the shoulder. And those are good to do once in a while, you know, because it gives you like a different type of like, it forms the muscle a little bit different. And I've noticed that with people. For the most part, remember, it's always important. Back straight, abs tight, elbows don't move. Look at this guy doing just freaking beautiful job. Squeeze at the top. Now the thing is, he's coming down a little too fast. Like I said, you want to make sure you squeeze at the top. You can even hold it at the top for like a second or a second and a half to two, and then just bring it back down nice and slow. You know? And again, you can always do it in different ways, different speed. And then right here, I had to tell him to bring it all the way down, you know, like extend a little bit more, going to, he wasn't doing like full range. But you have to keep in mind too, like you can always take those 3 different angles or 3 different ranges and then just train in those. So for example, if you guys look up the workout, the 21s, you'll notice you can work out, you do 7 reps for the lower range, 7 reps for the upper range, meaning all the way up to halfway down. The lower range would be all the way down to halfway up, and then the full range, which is all the way down, all the way up. You know, if you do that, there's different, it kind of like forms the muscle a little bit different. It's always a good idea to switch it up. Cool guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Take it easy, this is your boy signing off. Peace.